Now there are lots of activities that many people hold, whether it's the business community, whether it's the pharmaceutical sector, whether it's Pasha as an IT association, TIE. There are so many organizations that hold these get-togethers. You need to be at those. And people don't understand the need as much as they should.
So the networking, you keep stressing.
The networking is important. Don't think of it as just an event. Don't think, oh, I'm going to go and that speaker is going to speak again, or, why do I want to hear so-and-so's story? But when you go there, there are other like-minded people. Yeah. There are professionals, there are VCs, there are other startup founders or business people who have come there who just want to meet you.
Right.
And maybe you have a conversation, and maybe you talk to somebody who's running a big company.
Right.
And you say, I'm thinking of doing this. And they say, really, from my experience, this is what could go wrong. Or why don't you come and see me? Usually when you want to meet somebody, maybe like, some of the big business groups, how do you reach out to them if you're a young person in this country? You're not connected with them. Right. You're not part of that same
ecosystem.
Group.
Yeah.
So how do you meet them? You go to these things and you then work up the courage. It takes courage to say, hello, I'm so-and-so. This is what I'm doing. Nobody will say no. They will have a minute or two to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then if they're interested, if you can catch their attention, then they might agree to an appointment where you can go and have a longer conversation. And that's what we advise founders. Hey, listen, you need to make that first move. And very often young people come and ask me, but I'm nervous. I don't know that person. How can I just go and say, hello, I'm so-and-so? They're known, so I know who they are, but they don't know me. I said, but how do you start then?
That's where the elevator pitch comes in.
That's where the elevator pitch comes in.
And it's funny you mentioned the networking thing, right? Like it came to me that someone once mentioned to me, they're like, you talk about these networking events, that the ones you mentioned. The best networking events in Pakistan are
weddings.
Are weddings and soyams. Actually.
Soyams?
Yes.
Really? Oh.
Because you're past the grieving, burial, whatever. It is an aggregation of people. People sit on the sidelines. They do have a chat. It's a very serious, somber environment where you can have a quiet, productive conversation for 2 minutes. And you only need 2 minutes, right? A wedding still is a little bit more loud. It's still, a lot happening, right? And I looked at them. I said, are you crazy? What's wrong with you? They're like, no, but think about it. And I actually thought about it and I was like, you know what? That makes logical sense. And so for a startup founder, they should just track all the soyams that are taking place. And if there's a relevant person, just show up.
Okay, most of the founders track the soyams and the weddings for free food, actually.
That's also true. So a founder will never go hungry. They should just show up at weddings for dinner.
Yeah.
Cut their startup bill.
If somebody from the boys' side asks, who are you? They say
the girls' side.